Hi, I'm going to show you how to format a research paper. A research paper must have a cover page. After the cover page, we must have a page for table of contents, and then starting the body of the paper. Page numbers must refer to the right titles in different pages. The cover page should not show a page number, and the body of the report must start from page 1, so we must have control over page numbers. First, we start with page numbers. To have control over page numbers, we need to break the document into different sections. We start from the cover page, go to Layout tab, and in Breaks, go to Section Breaks, Next Page. We'll separate different sections, starting each section from the top of a page. So I click at the bottom of the cover page and then click on Next Page, which is the first section break. I need one page for table of contents, so I fade a couple of lines and go back for one more section break. The report starts from the third page, and the second page is blank, reserved for table of contents. Now we can start with page numbers. I will go on top of the document, double click the header area, activate header and footer tools, and insert page number on top of the page, and check different first page. So we don't have a page number showing up on the cover page. Go back to the document, and you can see page 3 is still here, but then we can start it from any page number we want. We activate header and footer tools and go back to Design tab one more time on the page number and format page numbers. We have two options here: continue from previous section or start at any number. We start at 1, so we start from page 1 here and continue down. So page numbers are taken care of. The next step is building table of contents. In table of contents, the titles must be recognized by Word. So if we turn all titles to headings, the Word will know them. They will be part of the table of contents. So under Home tab, we have Styles. If we highlight any title and click on heading 1, and we do have next levels, heading 2 and 3 and 4, it will be reformatted as a header. We continue down and highlight all those titles as headers, and we can make them at different levels, heading 1 and heading 2, which will create indentation in table of contents. After changing styles of all headings, then we go after figures and tables. We can have captions of figures as part of the table of content, and we can have figures in a table of figures. which will follow the table of contents. For a table of figures, if you go to References tab, you can see Insert Table of Figures, which requires captions before that. So we'll click on Insert Caption. First, we should select the place we want to put the figure caption on. I'm clicking on top of the figure and then Insert Caption. Word will create a sequence, so I will type the caption for figure 1. If the font size is small, I can format it. And continue with captions of other figures. After inserting captions for all figures and tables, I go back to the blank page on top of the document. Here is where I insert table of contents and table of figures. Go to References tab and Table of Contents. You can select one of the styles, Table of Contents, Contents, and we'll see after inserting all titles and captions, I will go back to the blank page reserved for Table of Contents. Click on top of the page, go to References tab, Table of Contents, and select one of these styles, Table of Contents. We have an automated table of contents here. If there's any change in titles or page numbers, documents edited, we can simply come back here and update table, select the page numbers only or the entire table in case the title's changed, and click OK, and table will be updated. And then we can insert table of figures. Right after Table of Contents, under References tab, we go to Insert Table of Figures, which will recognize all those captions. Click on that. In Table of Figures dialog box, we can change options, but simply clicking on OK will create a table with all those captions we have for all figures.